welcome everybody to this workshop, which I have fondly titled Stiffies and Stretchies. We have a spectrum of totally stiff to those who are hypermobile. And at any time we have a spectrum, the people at the ends are looking to get closer into the middle. So those people who are hypermobile, right, the stretchies, the balance for them is to come out of the flexibility. And those people who are super stiff are usually looking to balance becoming a little bit more flexible, because ultimately what we want is to have strength and flexibility together, right? One without the other is not optimal. There's kind of two factors in flexibility: your skeleton and your muscles. And I once had a teacher talk about this, and she said, you know, it was a pose that everyone was really struggling in, and everyone was like, oh my God, I can't do this. And she said, well, if you were dead, we could fold you up and put you in a suitcase. The way your body would fold up, this is a little bit morose, but the way your body would fold up would be around your skeletons, because once you're dead, the muscles are now flaccid, right? There's no tension in the muscles at all. So knowing your body, you might know, like, you might only be able to raise your arm here because you have a joint that, you know, the ball in the socket doesn't allow much movement above a certain range, right? So even dead as a doormat, that would be a range that is a skeletal range. But then there's a whole bunch of other factors, right, in terms of becoming more flexible. So the first one is the mental factor, right? When we say, I'm not flexible enough, right? So as soon as we go into the mental, I can't do this, the body starts to contract, right? Your body is listening to your thoughts all the time. The next thing is the nervous system, right? So the nervous system is a feedback loop, and the muscles have something called spindles in them. Spindles are pain receptors in the muscles. If those are triggered, the body will contract. And that, again, would stop flexibility happening, going deeper into a pose. And I'm going to take, let's say, like a deep lunge, you know, like a Anjali asana, where we're in a deep lunge and you come in too fast, right? The spindles are reacted, the nervous system's contracted, is now like kind of woken up, and you feel this place of a block. You ever had that in a pose where you get in and you're like, oh, it's told me to stop. There's some sensation that's saying stop, right? There's okay. But it's not a physical thing, because again, dead body, I could move you. Which is where the nervous system is being soothed by the breath, which is why we have to breathe, because one of the ways that we can come out of a contracted nervous system, the sympathetic nervous system, is to breathe, especially the exhale. So that's why, you know, when we come into poses, you come to the edge of the pose and then you may be told, take a deep breath in, oxygenate, and then exhale into the further flexibility. The exhalation is signaling to your nervous system, it's okay, you're not, you know, we're not in any danger here, and you can lean in a little bit further. Does that make sense to you?